Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Here we go, friends. It's Hy-Vee Today. This is Tony Tone. It's Monday, the 6th of May. Are you ready for a brand new week? If you woke up and you're late for work, did you celebrate Cinco de Mayo too hard yesterday? I hope that you're responsible. It is weird that it was on a Sunday. I know that some people started the celebration a little bit early, but we're glad to be back with you. And at least for today, it seems like the weather will cooperate, which is nice. I know that we have some rain in a couple of days this week. Not that we need it, certainly. I don't know if you've noticed, but we still have flooding in downtown Muscatine. We went and we were just driving around a little bit, killing some time, and my 7-year-old son, Henry, wanted to see the flooding, and I just told him, I said, you can look at the water, just don't touch it, because it's not clean. And he didn't really process that, and I said, it's poop water. And then he processed that because he's 7, and he understood that better than me trying to say, like, there's Henry right there. And you can see just how close he got. And I just kept telling him, because, you know, kids sometimes they're like, I'm going to do it the opposite you tell me. And I was like, if you go closer, you're not getting back in the car. So the alternative, like the options for you are you can go look, you can ask if you can fish right there, and my answer was no. But you will not touch that water and get back in the vehicle because it's all of the gross. So, right, we don't need any more rain, but unfortunately, it appears we do have some more rain in the forecast, which is just like enough's enough already, right? I hope you had a good weekend. Like I said, there was a lot going on. If I went in chronological order, Friday we had the Muscatine Diabetes Walk at Discovery Park. That was a good time. Ryan, I emailed you a picture of a bunch of the Hy-Vee volunteers that were there that not only walked in the event, but took care of all the food and serving all of the people. So a group full of helpful smiles right there. And there were quite a few folks at that walk. Unity Point Health alone fielded a team of 180 to 190 people. So that was a lot in addition to everybody else that was there. A lot of families with, people in their lives that are managing and living with type 1 diabetes, folks with type 2 diabetes. So it was really great and encouraging to see that many people on a Friday where the weather was a little iffy on Friday, but they were able to get the walk in. It didn't rain, and everybody had a good time. And you can see from that picture, and this is the case with the walk. I mean, we've had the gamut of nice weather. It's been hot over the past couple of years, and Friday was a little cool and a little rainy. And we give a shout out to Alex Armstrong walking behind us right now. And then two things. Oh, sorry, Santos. Well, I know. First time on the show, this guy's making friends already. Two things I want to mention before we get rolling. Congratulations to Jake Hardman and married Saturday. And it was a lot of fun. It was at Camp Abe Lincoln. And I guess that's in Bluegrass, technically, right? Camp Abe Lincoln. We had to kind of take a different path to get there because of the flooding. We came through Bluegrass, and then there was enough of 22 open to make it to the venue. And Ryan and Chad were there to document their special day, and they did great. It was a lot of fun, good group of people. It was like a Hy-Vee wedding, right? Both Ashley and Jake work at Hy-Vee, and there were easily 100 Hy-Vee people there, I would say. So we're happy for them. Last thing, tonight, 6 o'clock bingo here at Hy-Vee. Last week we had 90-plus people playing bingo. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's true. So if you want to come play bingo tonight, starts at 6. Like I said, RSVP 563-264-2420. I don't know how many RSVPs we have for tonight. I think it's at least north of 40 or 50. So free to play, $5 or $10 Hy-Vee gift card with each and every bingo game that you win. Last week I gave away $200 in Hy-Vee gift cards, and we're going to do the same thing tonight. Cheap drinks, good eats, and a good time. Here we go. All right, before Santos or Flynn get any more fans walking by as we're doing the show, let's get to it. Muscatine Second Saturdays returns this Saturday. Santos Bueno Jr. is here for his first time, and Flynn Collier is here for his, 10th time, maybe. Fourth time. Santos,
good to meet you,
man. Flynn,
great to
be back. Coming, dude. So good to see you. So I can't believe that Muscatine Second Saturday returns this Saturday. This is exciting.
Yeah, so
Right?
there is so much exciting news with that this year.
Yeah.
Honestly,
That's the thing. So I have my notes like you're back. I know that there's been a lot of things that have been changed, that all for the better. The theme for this Saturday is Mardi Gras in May.
Mardi Gras in May,
So
yes.
start wherever you want, Flynn, because there is a lot to unpack.
There is.
This, yeah.
So Mardi Gras May is new. May is new to us. That was kind of, well, Dave Armstrong
Sure.
really likes Mardi Gras.
Yes, he
And
does.
He says Mardi Gras May has a great ring to it. And so we agreed to add another month because, 6 is an even number.
Yes. It's
And,
a nice even number.
And we've had a good enough weather in May that I think it's a great time to start getting out and doing stuff. So we wanted to add May. We changed the layout. So it's not just 2nd Street anymore. It's Iowa Avenue from the Mississippi Drive to 3rd Street, and then from Iowa to Cedar on 2nd. So we're a giant T.
Yep.
And then the Brew and Boonies are participating within certain events and stuff on that as well.
Sure.
Part of that layout also gives us the advantage of having a little bit bigger bands and stuff like that, so that the sound channels, one's aimed out Iowa, the other's aimed across, so it doesn't really interfere. There we got.
It's
the
a good
website up.
idea. So when it came down to, like you said, adding another month makes sense. And yes, people are starved for things to do. Like
Especially after this winter.
yes, right. I mean, now more than ever, even
high
if
water.
right. And as we all know, I mean, this past Saturday and Sunday, we really had our first 2 nice back-to-back days in a row. And you just got the sense, like we went to Fuller Park for a little bit on Saturday morning, absolutely packed. Right?
Yeah.
Like there's just people are getting out. So for Muscatine Second Saturday to return this Saturday makes total sense. When it came to that layout, layout change, I think it makes total sense. Was that your idea? Was it brought up by Boonies and the Brew, or did you just want to tighten it up a little bit?
We wanted to tighten it up a little bit and concentrate a little bit
Sure.
more. We've had issues with having some empty spots and some voids in there, and so this is a huge part of that solution.
Sure.
We fill in from Iowa back. We added a lot more events.
Sure.
Little event things within it. And then we teamed up with some other ones too. Other events. Sorry.
Perfect.
The other big changes is, so since we changed the layout,
Sure.
it kind of left certain downtown businesses that were used to having it out of the mix a little bit. And so we opened it up to where any downtown business can have a vendor space as well.
Great.
And then any Muscatine owned and operated business can have a spot if they provide like an entertainment thing like balloon animals or face painting. Anything like that, and then they can have
great.
their pamphlets and business cards and stuff out on the table.
This is fantastic. This is exactly what we need, right?
Well, looking at it at the beginning of this year, looking at everything that went right and everything that didn't go so right,
Sure.
it was kind of how do we move forward with this in the best direction for Muscatine?
Yep.
And the thing that really came back was we want community.
Yep.
We want that fellowship. We want people to come and play. And so that's what we did, is we opened it up so people can play with us easier.
It's just such a great, again, and what a great picture from a year or two ago, right? Getting people...
You just found all the ones with Santos in them. Too.
Getting everybody downtown, getting the families out and about, and getting the businesses in front of people, right? I mean, if you don't spend a lot of time downtown Muscatine, you might not be aware of all that there is to offer. So, and there's just something about being able to shut down streets and just get people walking, right?
It is kind of magical. Like,
yeah, it
brings
you
them
see
together.
downtown differently.
Yeah, 100%. Right. I mean, it's the truth, right? Even if you walk down the sidewalks all the time, there's something about shutting the streets down and just being able to kind of gather, like Flynn was saying, this sense of community. And Santos, for you, and I want to talk about the Who Arted stuff. I mean, you're a maker of things, and you understand that it's nice to be able to get out in front of people, certainly.
Yeah,
right, so that they can see what you're doing and share.
My plan
your
is to
works.
start a seed in people, of creativity. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not about showing off. You want people to embrace it. You know, like everyone's creative. They just don't know what it is yet.
See, yes, and I feel like I have a lot of creative people in my life. My 7-year-old son loves to draw. I can't draw to save my life, but I can appreciate and encourage his love to do so, right? Like he's got big art drawing sets and books and sketch pads or whatever. I saw you Friday at Contrary, and you were sketching something that you said you're going to paint on, I don't know, was it GeoJohn's?
GeoJohn's, yeah.
Right. So you're just sitting at Contrary sketching something out, and I'm like, that is so cool. Like I was not sketching anything at Contrary. I may have looked sketchy at Contrary, but I was not sitting there sketching anything. So has art always been a part of your life? I mean, it seems like the obvious question. But
yeah, most of the time.
Sure.
I've always doodled, but I've gotten into doing sculptures and
nice.
Other art projects. I like messing with different mediums. Painting now, I'm starting to do murals, so that's kind of my passion right now.
That's fantastic.
And we also want to do public art.
Sure.
So my friend here got the idea to put a vest on the Clam Man.
Right.
And he measured out what we needed, because it's 9 foot tall.
Wait a minute, that's you guys that put the vest on the Clam Man?
Yeah.
The Clam guy downtown? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. So when do you... It says who arted on it?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
so
you can't see that unless you have a good camera.
When do you make the determination? Obviously it's flooded now, so I'm assuming you're not waiting in the...
No, so this was it's been a few weeks ago now.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's been, for 4 years, has
Yeah.
been putting a life vest on the Indian sculpture downtown.
Right,
around
absolutely.
that park.
Sure.
And when I found out about that, I was like, well, the Clam Man needs saved too.
He does need
And
saved.
and my friend was like, but he's 9 foot tall. I'm like,
Right.
that's perfect. I like making big things.
So you made his life jacket?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So one on me, I figured was like 18 inches by 24.
Right.
I'm 6 foot. He's 9. So the maths makes it 27 inches by 36.
That is fantastic. I just
would've had
thought
to
that
write
was
that
something
down.
the city did, but no, I will not give credit to the city. It's you two gentlemen.
It was fun.
Holy cow! I don't know. I mean, maybe everybody knows that. I had no idea until right now. I saw it and I appreciated
we didn't
it.
announce it right away. It was kind of like just it's fun because it's flooding and give some people something positive to share, and
Yeah. Well, and everybody's taking pictures.
hilarious.
I mean,
I just
the
kept
picture of
asking.
my son yesterday, the Clam. That is absolutely genius. So,
We tried to wait out there.
yeah.
I think it was on a Friday night, and
Okay.
I got about shin deep, and I said, my toes, I can't feel my toes. We got to turn around, so.
It was
my
cold.
gosh. And look at how high the water is now, right? So that is so great. I
Yeah,
had no idea.
we
you
went
guys
out
did
there.
that.
There was about 18 inches in the parking lot.
Wow.
So we took kayaks out, and
That's great. And the city obviously doesn't have a problem with it since he's still wearing it.
Yeah.
Did you get approval? Did you ask for forgiveness or what?
Well,
forgiveness.
Is
not
that what we're
permission.
here for now? Right.
Well, no. Nick Gow
Yeah.
with the city, he was talking about, I ran into him and when I told him that we did the claim
Yeah.
and stuff, I said, I'll take it down when the floodwaters go down.
Sure.
He said, well, I really appreciate that. And
Now, what about are you going to have other outfits that we can put on him throughout the course of the year? I mean, I feel like this could be a whole thing
so
now.
you can't, I mean, that's the difference between, there's vandalism,
Right.
which damages stuff, and then you can dress stuff as long as it's in good taste and fun.
Yeah.
You're not doing something, but yeah,
That's fantastic.
I'm sure there'll be considerations.
Santos, this Saturday with, again, Muscatine Second Saturday, coming up this Saturday. Mardi Gras in May is the theme, downtown Muscatine. Will you be doing some art on the streets? What's your personal?
We have a couple of old
Mobile graffiti walls.
graffiti walls. Yeah.
Excellent.
Just so we can put them in the studio, so people want to come in and practice there.
Yeah.
And come in anytime if we're open. But we're going to take
cool.
them out and put them on the street Saturday, so
Yeah.
people can and have a bunch of brushes and paint out there, so
just
people can come up and
Do whatever.
yes.
What a great experience,
That's
right?
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a blast.
Young or old, right? I mean, whether it's your first time picking up a brush or maybe you haven't done it in a while, a great opportunity for people to scratch that itch for whatever
Right.
reason they haven't in a while.
And then I have another idea also with
Okay.
this is I want to stay mobile, so we can
Okay.
share with possibly like nursing homes for activities.
Okay.
Like I'm sure the older generation would like to paint.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
I'm sure their activities are limited, so.
No,
this
I mean,
would
I
be
think
great.
of the time that I've spent going to Sunnybrook to do their Wii bowling. I mean, they have a lot of stuff going on all the time. They would love it out there,
Right.
for sure. Lutheran Living, same thing, right? Showing up
Megan
and
out there.
Yeah,
They did, because Sunnybrook did this big button mosaic.
that thing is incredible. Yeah,
It's at my frame shop right
Yeah.
now, waiting for pickup. But, and I talked to her already about.
it's a good idea, right? Getting
a s-
art in front of people, and yes, especially folks at at places like that, Sunnybrook Lutheran Living, that are just as creative as the rest of us, right?
Yeah, and probably
Maybe-
don't have the opportunity to have that
exactly.
stuff there,
They don't
so.
have that outlet available to them. What else, Flynn? Have you? I mean, before we started, you said the color of the shirts are changing, which is nice. I like that it's kind of like, it's not drastic changes. It's just sort of like freshening things up a little bit.
I like to keep it,
Yeah.
fresh and original, and our logo always stays the same, but
Sure.
like the color combination changed a little bit. So this year, we're gonna have red shirts. The posters, all the banners and stuff have kind of this red paint background to it, and so our theme is kind of like a little bit paint the town red.
I love
like,
it.
We're gonna have a great time,
Yeah.
and we're actually gonna do some. It's like sidewalk chalk paint.
Okay.
So tempera paint is what's called.
Sure.
It washes off just like sidewalk chalk.
Excellent.
It's just a lot faster put down with garden sprayers, and we're going to do some different designs and stuff for Second Saturday on the streets through the Who Arted. So,
That's so
we're going to
awesome.
recruit people for public arting,
Yeah.
and then we'll basically decorate downtown
That'll look
for
so good.
Second Saturdays, and then
And it's easy for people to get involved. We were just on the website, and you can see whether it's as a vendor or if you want to lend a hand.
if you're a vendor, a
on all these
business,
different events,
a volunteer.
right?
Actually, we're partners with we're able to get approved with the Silver Cord program now.
Okay.
So if you have high school
Nice.
students that want to sign up for Second Saturdays, they can work their Silver Cord hours through that.
Sure.
So it's a great way to learn. There's so many different things you can do within the Second Saturday things, but.
And then with respects to your personal business, we can frame that this time of year. Are you starting to see a lot of requests for? I know you do a lot of cool things with graduation, right? Whether it be college or high school, and putting different things together for folks. Is that starting to pick up at the shop?
The graduation stuff, not quite yet.
Okay.
Usually after, right after graduation is when that hits. Although I don't know, like, there's not really a season
Sure.
at this point for me.
Right.
It's just kind of a lot of random.
I imagine
whatever.
though, but again, with the weather,
People are doing their spring cleaning, and they're like, "Oh my
Exactly.
gosh, look at what I found! Can you frame this?" I'm
Sure.
like, "Oh, yeah,
right?
we can."
Yeah. Or in the same vein, like with how, and I know this firsthand at the real estate market, maybe people are moving and they're looking for different things in a new home, or they're spring cleaning their house and going, I got rid of a bunch of stuff and I need to put some pieces on the wall.
Yeah.
And that's where they need to come and see you, right? I mean, and again, some of the examples
that
of things
one's
you
cool.
can do. Wow, that is really great. Look at that. Look at how nice that looks. See, I have my high school diploma somewhere. It's not in a cool frame like that, I'll tell you that much. Wow, look at that. That's super cool. That's humongous.
That one was decent size. Has the whole gown and cords and stuff in there.
I was gonna say, so that's got to be a thicker piece of glass, or no?
No, it's
Really?
It's the glass is any thicker, but the frame is a lot deeper. So
Gotcha.
it's kind of like a shadow box.
Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, it'd be a big piece of glass to keep that in there, but just the shadow box.
The glass
depth
doesn't
keeps it.
hold anything in.
Okay.
It just protects from stuff hitting it.
Right.
So like when you sneeze, or
Exactly.
you bring your kid in from playing in the river.
Uh-huh. Right. They're touching things in the house.
Yeah.
It's protected.
Yeah, it's protected. And UV light.
But what about any featured local artists that you can give a shout out to that you have on display? Or just things that are available for people that are looking to purchase things to liven up their house.
I wasn't prepared for that. Well, let's wing it here.
28 local artists, is that what it is?
22 local artists in the gallery.
That's fantastic.
Mark and Matt Cutler, they're brothers.
Sure.
We just had an art show for them this last weekend, which
Cool.
turned out great. It's rainy,
Sure.
but we still had all the right people there, had a great time.
It was a blast.
They were still talking about it. Mark is like, I just had the best time ever. He's
Sure.
like, I can't wait to do another one. So, which is awesome. That's
great. That's great. That's a good sign, right?
It is.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as framing, I mean, we do it all. Like
Sure.
The diplomas, T-shirts, jerseys. Oh yeah, Ryan's awesome birthday or graduation present to his
That's
girlfriend.
what I'm saying. Like all of these custom pieces
And
that you can do.
Yeah, this is great. Like I love working with people on stuff like this. I'm so happy that Ryan brought this up. Because yeah, Ryan, I've known Ryan for a while, and he's like, man, I have this idea. I need you to help me put this together. And so yeah, we sit there and we play with the layouts, help
So
get stuff
great.
balanced.
Yeah.
You know, it's always better if you're doing something like this. It's better to bring in more stuff
Sure.
than what you think you'll use than not have enough, because you might need a little pin or something here to balance stuff out. But yeah, that's.
I have so much stuff. So we're moving in like a month, and I'm finally going to have the basement to display some of the stuff that I have. But as I see a piece like that, I'm going, I should just go see Flynn with like a container of some of the trinkets that I collected in 12 years in radio.
Heck yeah, man.
And decide what to put on a display that would be protected from the sneezing and the dirty kid hands, which I have a lot of. You
it
know
just
what I
looks
mean?
great on your wall.
Plus, in case I need to get my giant knife framed, I know that you can do that too. You know, I have a big knife and
Display
gun
cases
collection,
and stuff,
right?
yeah.
Display case. That's
Acrylic,
awesome, though, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I love stuff like that, and that's where, like, selfishly, I have some pretty cool stuff that just kind of is in one of those, you know, storage containers. That's I've always said once I get the house with the basement, and not only does this house have the basement, it's got a built-in bar, which is nice, and then kind of go around there. And then my wife won't be able to say, like, you know what I mean? She'd be less inclined to go like, oh, you have a giant thing with autograph stuff from Alice
Can't say it's
Cooper.
your junk anymore.
It's
like,
not, dear.
This is
a
Walmart.
treasure.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna have Santos come and do a giant mural of me
I'd
in the
love to.
basement. She'd probably love that, right? No, she wouldn't love that.
So she's in it too. I'm sure she would.
This is true, right? We were looking at some
we could
pictures.
do like the mural for vacation. Is that where Chevy Chase has got
That's
the
what we need. Yeah.
tennis
Yeah,
racket?
That's what we need of ourselves. Yeah, we're very humble people. Santos, please draw us on our basement wall if you could. When it comes to what you're able to do, we were looking at, there was a picture, and I don't know if, like, I mentioned the fact that you're going to put something in at Geo John's downtown. So for businesses that are out there that are looking for something creative, right? Like, gosh, that would be awesome to have you come in.
It's fun to do them too.
I bet it is, right? Like, I bet you could do some intricate designs for people. So, I mean, I know that that's just a small example of the things we're able to do, but like that right there.
That was
that's
just the
fantastic.
start, yeah.
Right, just the start. But that's what I'm saying, like, the scale of the work that you're able to do.
That's the
right?
corner where, so on the wall over there, there'll be shelves going up.
Awesome.
With 3D printers, laser cutters, all that fun stuff.
So when it comes to working on projects like that, or the one for John at Geo John's downtown, do you like to be creative enough to say, I'm going to come up with a couple of things, or will you work alongside the?
I try to get ideas from them first and
Gotcha.
see what they want.
Okay.
But yeah, Flynn came up with the idea of the boy eating a slice of pizza and the
Yeah.
cheese stretching out, and I thought to go with like a kind of cartoonish Norman Rockwell
Yep.
type. So I think he's gonna like it.
It's funny that you say that. My mom always had those Norman Rockwell calendars growing
Right.
up, and that makes total sense now based on that sketch that I saw you doing. So if you're watching and you're looking again for something fun to do outside with your family, with your friends in downtown Muscatine that supports Muscatine, I mean, that's the whole point, Flynn. I mean, Muscatine Second Saturday was born to get people into downtown, to get them
Right.
outside, to get the businesses an opportunity to open their doors, to be outside, to be in front of people, and
Right.
just to have a great outlet for the community. And that's we want it to continue to be successful, so that we have this
yeah.
for years to come.
Yeah, it's. I think it's. I can't even focus today.
You're all right.
I'm so excited about
Yeah,
it.
I
But,
was gonna say it's good.
Yeah, it's just. We've had struggles with construction and stuff in the past years. This year, we're kind of like we're growing this as hard as we can, as fast as we can,
Sure.
and inviting everybody into play, because the more people that play, the better it is. So.
What about some of the support that you have? And I know it's all listed on the website, but you do have a lot of good support from local businesses.
Yeah, CBI has been a great supporter of they've been with us from the very start.
I was going to say.
The Merrill, this is their second year with us. And then Dave and Skippy at the Brew, they're pretty excited about doing stuff with it. And then I know at Boonies too, I've talked with them and
Chance and Cord.
Yeah.
Excited about it
and
too.
then September's event is going to be kind of the flagship event.
Okay.
We actually moved to the third Saturday.
Okay.
Two really big reasons on that. The first one is we're teaming with Big Brothers Big Sisters and the Special Olympics with the Over the Edge.
Fantastic. Yes.
And then the Pearl City Life Riders have their fundraiser down there on Iowa in front of the Brew that same day as well.
Excellent.
So they're all tying in with the second Saturday.
That'll be huge.
So it's going to be huge. And then,
I was going to say.
and we're going to be looking for feedback on that. If people want us to stay on that third Saturday in September, because the other reason is the Iowa State game is on the second Saturday of September.
Correct, right.
And it's almost, I feel like it's anti-Iowan to do anything else but watch that game on that day.
Well, there's a lot of people that schedule things around the Iowa State game, so that's a valid point, right?
I feel like it is.
We know where either the majority of folks are watching the game, or they're in Iowa City, or they're in Ames, right?
Right.
So it behooves you to move it to that third Saturday. I think that makes sense. So the Jessica Piney Memorial Ride Music Fest is that same weekend, and the Over the Edge.
Right.
So there will be a ton of people.
And there's also the
Muscatine.
Amy Meyer bike ride.
That's
day.
right. Oh my gosh, that's
And,
all the same Saturday?
I haven't reached out to them, so if
Louise.
anybody from the Amy Meyer bike ride is watching, if somebody wants to reach out to second Saturday,
Sure.
just so we can help cross promote and work together wherever we can, that'd be awesome.
Susan would be Susan Manjoin, and even Mary at the Brew would be a good contact. They're all involved with that. Wow, that'll be absolutely massive with all of that going on downtown.
It's pretty exciting, yeah.
Wow. All right.
It's gonna be a big day.
We've shown you the website. We've shown you the Facebook page. Muscatine Second Saturday, starting a month early this year. This Saturday, May 11th, right?
Yep.
That's the 11th. It's what time are you starting, Flynn?
4 to 8 p.m.
4 till 8, right here. Mardi Gras in May. Starts at 4. Ryan, let's scroll down a little bit and just show folks a little right there. Perfect. Right? Backwater Bayou Band playing in front of the Mississippi Brew on Iowa Avenue. Beads, and more beads.
Yeah. We have lots of beads for the Mardi Gras thing.
I was gonna say I've
Lots of beads.
as someone that's had to buy beads for different things over the years, you got to have a lot. You can never have enough, right?
They really designed that market to buy them in bulk.
Yeah, you're not buying less than 1,000 or 2,000 beads at a time, right?
Oh.
Maybe even more. Yeah, I was gonna say, trust me, my wife was like, I had a box shipped to the house a couple months ago, and she was like, do I even want to know? And I was like, it's just a giveaway, and you just go through them like that. It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
People just they
It's
clamor
fun.
for it.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's
no,
just
it is. It
shiny
is fun.
things.
Right, and it's free mostly when you're getting
Yeah.
beads thrown at you. All right, I'm glad you guys came on. I think it's going to be a success all season, right, for the Muscatine Second Saturday. Please, if you're watching, whether you're live or on cable tonight, come out. Don't let the weather deter you, whether it's, sunshine and 80 or a little bit breezy. It doesn't matter. You want to get out and about in downtown Muscatine. And so you're going to be the second Saturday every month except for September.
It'll be
That'll
the
be on the
third.
third
That's on
Saturday.
the 21st.
Excellent. All right. Well, Santos, Flynn, it's great having you here. Keep it up. I did not know about the clam guy and the life jacket. I'm so excited about that.
There's more to come.
Yeah. Good. Please. And I was
And
going
if
to
you-
ask,
yeah.
but
If you want to be a part of that kind of stuff,
I kind of do. I like the idea of not. I mean, I had no clue, and I bet people watching had no idea who did that. So
you could text artist to 31996.
okay. Text the word artist to 31996.
31996.
Okay, to keep an eye on the.
And you'll get a text message then when for tutorials, classes, and
Great.
whenever we're doing
Yes. I like that you have
a
these
public art project.
You never leave home without the stickers, right? I got one of these
Rarely.
handed to me on Friday, and I was really excited about it. So you can see right there, text artist to
If we
31996. Whoa, what's on the sticker, man? Everything's blurry. What's happening here?
Let me put my glasses on.
3199. Yeah, we hope the folks at home have their 3D glasses on. 31996. That is great. who arted. Join the movement if you'll have it, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
that is really exciting. I can't wait to see what else you're going to
we
work
look forward
on.
to working all the creative types.
Yeah.
We have someone come from Nevada. They just moved back into the area. That's going to be working with us.
Oh, there
too.
we go.
I bet that there are a lot of fun things coming up that people won't necessarily know who did something or how it happened.
There'll be one this Friday for this is for Second Saturday. We can't
Okay.
tell you what it is.
Okay.
But if you sign up with us, we'll have something to sign up here pretty quick going out with the text messages. And
Excellent. All right, so be a part of something fun and perfectly legal, by the way.
Yes.
Text artist to 31996. Guys, thank you so much. Santos, great to see you. Flynn,
Thanks for having
buddy.
us.
Thank you.
Muscatine second Saturday, this Saturday, May 11th, downtown Muscatine. Get all the details online or on the Facebook page, and at the very least, come out and support everybody in downtown Muscatine. It's well worth your time, that is for sure. May 11th, June 8th, July 13th, August 10th, September 21st, and October 12th. The dates are on the screen. It'll be a good time, I promise you that. Starts at 4 o'clock. Vendor, volunteer. If you play music, get on the website and secure your spot. I imagine they're going to be going quickly, so don't hesitate on that. And we don't want you to miss out on a good time. All right, we're going to go to the aisle cam. Perfect. All right, CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam set up in the floral shop, right? Hey, listen, Mother's Day is this Sunday. So what are you going to do for Mom? Are you going to get her something that looks as good as all that stuff does in the floral shop? I think you could. You could also go out to the garden center. Ryan, we've got some good pictures on our Facebook page from the garden center, and it's just sort of scratching the surface as far as what's out there. So inside and outside the store, you can take care of the moms in your life this Mother's Day. Don't forget, right? I mean, listen, you got to take care of your mom. I'm mainly saying this for myself. Got to take care of my mom and then my wife, who is the mother of my children. So a couple pictures from the garden center, some hanging baskets, a lot of fun ideas, creative things, annuals, perennials, potted stuff. I think it all looks really good. I love some of the Mother's Day baskets that they've got out there. A lot of good opportunities for you to take care of Mom this Mother's Day. All right, let's go to our friend Cody, who's got the Toyota Muscatine car cam. Cody, turn left really quick. And let's go down the card aisle and show everybody some Mother's Day cards, right? I just thought about that. I'm like, you know what? We never really talk about the fact that we've got this whole side of the aisle, right? So in this aisle, which is aisle 10 here at Hy-Vee, there's baby stuff on the left side, and then there's all the different greeting cards. So Cody, just show us a couple Mother's Day card examples. I have to imagine that there is a plethora of them. Probably a lot of Mother's Day and a lot of graduation cards in that aisle. And sometimes when you buy enough greeting cards, enough Hallmark cards at Hy-Vee, you can get a fuel saver. And just to remind y'all, and there's Rita, how much the fuel saver can add up quickly, I saved $9.50 at the pump on Saturday. So get your fuel saver rocking and rolling. All right, let's look for some Mother's Day cards in aisle 10, and then, of course, at the end of aisle 10 or at the front of aisle 10 with the giant gift card wall. You could really make it easy on yourself if you thought, okay, I'm going to get Mom a card, and then I'm going to get her a gift card. There's one right there. Cody going with a nice choice, the butterflies. Cody, are there any that, like, sing or play music that you can spot from over there? Look for one that does, and if you find it, feel free to bring it back to us. Look at the variety, by the way. You always have that moment, right? And I think it was comedian Jim Gaffigan said it best. When you're looking at a card and you're going, yeah, it looks like something I would say. Because I don't know how much thought you're putting into the card. I mean, you're picking it out, and then you're either signing your name or you're writing, like, Happy Mother's Day or You're the Best Mom. I feel like I see a Wonder Woman card right there. And there's one with a cat, of course. What in the world? Oh, no. All right, you can bring that one over here. Cody, grab that one with Wonder Woman on, too. That looks pretty cool. So don't forget, Mom, this Mother's Day. I don't even know if that one plays music. Oh, that's perfect. Mom puts the her in hero. Bring that one back, too, if you could. That is absolutely fantastic. All right, very good. So that's in aisle 10 here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee, getting ready for Mother's Day. So we're sitting here on Monday, the 6th of May. I feel like I sound like a broken record, but after a busy weekend it's almost nice to be back at work. And I can't believe I said that either. Don't tell anybody I said that, because the weekends, for me at least, I don't know if they're the same way for you guys and girls. You just kind of blink and they go by. You got so much different stuff going on, even if it's just life, right? Maybe your kids are involved in athletics or activities and you're constantly on the go. I mean, I think about all my friends that have kids on like travel sports teams, and it seems like they just go, go, go. I don't know how they do it. Today, I should say, is National Nurses Day, May 6th, recognizing all the nurses out there. So thank you. Specifically, if I may, thank you, sir. Shout out to the nurses here in Muscatine, right? At Unity Point Health on the baby floor, as I like to call it, where all the babies are born. They do a great job. I've had 3 kids, and all 3 kids were born here in Muscatine. And all of those nurses, in particular, Luann and Melissa, and everybody up there on, I think they call it the Trinity birthplace, but I call it the baby floor. They do a wonderful job. Can't say enough about them. So happy National Nurses Day to all the nurses, regardless of where you find yourself working. It's also National Beverage Day, as you can see on the screen. Had my Starbucks beverage this morning. National Melanoma or Melanoma Monday, raising money about melanoma. And National Crepe Suzette. When was the last time you had a crepe, Ryan Broderson? Probably this morning. Well, I had one this morning. Couldn't you see Ryan saying that he had a crepe for breakfast? Ryan getting up at 4 a.m. He's got that. Ryan, see if you can Google the little crepe thing. People that make crepes, they got that little tool. They, because the batter is so thin. You ever seen people making crepes? It's fascinating to watch them do that. I have never made crepes in my life, but they got that little thing. They make it, and then they stretch out the batter, because it's a real thin thing, a crepe, right? I feel like I sound like I'm real fancy or highfalutin talking about crepes. It's the crepe tool. It's probably got a name. There it is. The crepe thing. The crepe circle maker. Right? Is that what that's called? Is there an official name for the crepe tool? I don't know. We don't know. What do we know? You just put it in a little, and then it makes a crepe. The hot surface, and then you go like this. One of the shows I was watching, what was it, Friends from College. I was watching on Netflix. They're making crepes on an episode last night. So celebrate with a crepe today, because you deserve it after all. All right, as I mentioned at the start of the show, we're playing bingo tonight. So this is fun. 6 o'clock in the Market Grill Express, which is right over there here in your Muscatine Hy-Vee. Bingo is totally free to play. And I got to find out how many people we have with RSVPs, with reservations, because, again, last Wednesday we played bingo. We had a lot of folks. It was a lot of fun. And we gave away a ton of gift cards in $5 and $10 increments. I promise you, it's just a nice thing to do with the family. It's totally family friendly. I would encourage you to make an RSVP, though, because last week we had over 90 people playing. So I don't want you to show up and go, limited seating? I'm sorry. 563-264-2420. Of course, if you watch this show starting at 7:30 tonight or 10:30 tonight on cable, bingo is long since over, and I'm asleep. So sorry that you missed it, but we'll bring it back in June. And thanks to everybody who comes out to those. We have a lot of fun with you. So coming back to Mother's Day, we've got these great cards. I love this one. This has a button. Oh, this is nice. Cody, good choice. Good choice on this one. So mom puts the her in hero. Comes with a button. This is like a built-in gift. And how much is it? $4.59. Look at this right in here. Love all the great adventures we share. Love the way you save the day with your heroic acts and kindness. Love how you use your mom powers for happiness. Love you. Happy Mother's Day. This is a great card. And it's not just because I'm a DC fan. This is great. Mom does put the her in hero. That's very nice. And then, what is this going to play? Oh boy, this is something else here. All right, check out this card. In case your mom is an animal lover. Oh, there is a meow at the end of that. I don't know if you heard that or not, but that's the whole thing. I'm not sure what I think about this card. I'm going to be totally honest with you. It's $8.99, so maybe, have some. It's a whole thing. I'm just glad that it's probably not a copyrighted song, so we don't have to worry about playing that and getting sued or anything. All right, that's all in aisle 10. Let's go, Ryan, if we could, Chad, to the Mother's Day ad on the back page of the Voice of Muscatine newspaper. This is going to be in your mailbox Tuesday and Wednesday, depending on when you get the paper delivered. You can look for that, and you can celebrate Mom. Again, we talked about all the things in the garden center, some examples of what those prices come out to, whether it's a clematis or a Hawaiian breeze patio plant, a Rio planter, watering can basket, cocoa fiber hanging basket. The names of these things are kind of wild. Now, Ryan, I will say that picket fence combo basket, I like that a lot. That's nice. It's got a nice little Happy Mother's Day thing on it already. Got a little handle. Just water it, and it'll look good. The Elite Patio Pot. Say that 3 times fast. That's got a fuel saver, endless summer hydrangeas, and the combo hanging basket. You can celebrate Mom for sure right here again at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. And then at the bottom of that ad, let's keep it going, right? So both things happening on Thursday. Mega Meat and Seafood Thursdays. Get that fuel saver. I just told you how excited I was that I saved almost $10 on gas. There's people that save more than that, and they do a great job with the fuel saver. And there are people that will be getting ready to save this weekend because I should also tell you, in addition to Mega Meat Thursday, we've got a big fuel saver Friday, Saturday. We'll talk more about that later in the week. But in the meanwhile, Mega Meat and Seafood Thursday. Who put that sticker on me? Did Santos sneak up and get me with a Who Arted sticker? Look at that. I think he got me. Must have snuck around the corner. And then if we go back to that same ad, we've got the Thursday night dinners, right? So if you don't want to have to cook any of the Thursdays, like if you're just looking at your calendar going, Thursday, don't have time for you, you can come to Hy-Vee and we'll get you taken care of with these comfort food dinners. Kim Beckman and the crew have everything lined up and ready to go starting at 4 o'clock. All you do is come in the store and they will get you all taken care of. It is really that easy to eat well here at the Muscatine Hy-Vee. Now listen, tomorrow on the show, I'm excited. We are going to have 2 of our cake decorators, Jody and Jackie. We're talking about graduation cakes tomorrow when they're on the show. So we know that most high schools have had their prom already, right? Muscatine High School prom was this past Saturday night at the Merrill, and then they had after prom Cape. They had Cape at Muscatine High School. A car was given away, amongst other things. So now that the prom seasons have kind of come and gone, it's really time to focus on celebrating. When is graduation for Muscatine? Do you guys know? Is it? It's not this weekend, right? No, it's probably in a week or 2, I would imagine, right? 2 weeks or so. So you're going to be planning a graduation party. You know, you got to get a cake for that party. We'll take care of you. And tomorrow we'll show you some of the skills that our cake decorators have. Jody, Jackie, Lainey, Paige, they all do a wonderful job. This is a great sheet, kind of like a little infographic, if you'll have it. Ryan Broderson, he's excited to just have some cake tomorrow. He's really excited, probably. He's hiding his excitement. He's more than likely already bought milk for tomorrow's show. If I come down tomorrow morning and Ryan's just got a gallon of milk and a fork and a knife and he's just sitting there going like this. Right? Cake for breakfast, Ryan. We do this show in the morning. Breakfast of Champions. So check out that tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. And if you are planning a graduation party, it doesn't matter which school your graduate is going to. Maybe it's a college graduation. Maybe it's somebody graduating from MCC, or someone that's gone on to get their master's. You need a cake for that type of occasion. Right behind me in the bakery, they can do it, and they do a fantastic job. They did all the cupcakes for, of course, Jake, who runs the bakery, and Ashley. They got married on Saturday. They did all the cupcakes for their wedding, and they were great. I had one later in the night. I kind of forgot about the cupcakes, and then I was like, oh, there's still leftover cupcakes? All right. Late night cupcake. It was delightful. And apparently after the show tonight on cable, we're going to show part or all of their wedding ceremony. Is that what I'm hearing?
27 minutes. We'll show
Oh, cool. All right, good deal. So stay tuned for the marriage of Jake and Ashley Hardman. right here on Channel 5, everybody. The last thing that I will mention before the job board is the Salvation Army fundraiser that is next Friday, not this Friday, a week from this Friday, May 17th at Geneva Golf and Country Club. And there's two parts to this, what I'm going to tell you, and I think I can tell you the second part. So let's go to the flyer, and then I'll fill in the blanks here. So Muscatine Salvation Army annual dinner. And Kids Zone fundraiser. I mentioned that there were about 42 tickets sold for this event, and the fact that we can probably do better than that, and I think that we can. So feel free to get your tickets, 563-263-8272. Delmer, I know you love TB mentalism and all that cool stuff with Thad Burkhamper, and you love helping out the Salvation Army, so join Hy-Vee's Delmer Coolers and the Coolers family at the Salvation Army fundraising dinner. Because if I know anything about those Coolers, they want to make sure that the kids have a camp to go to this summer. Very generous of you, Delmer. Delmer says, put me down for a table. Oh, fine. We'll do that for you, pal. So here's the second part of the news. And I don't even know. I bet Ryan and Chad and Cody don't even know this. But Brooke Lopez with the Salvation Army, right? So Lieutenants Christian and Brooke Lopez, they're moving to Kansas. I think it's Topeka, Kansas. So that's kind of typical with what happens in the Salvation Army. You get sent your assignment, right, for 5 to 6 years is in different places. So in addition to the move, they will be getting promoted to captains. So that's very exciting for the Lopezes. They've been wonderful to deal with the Salvation Army, and we wish them nothing but the best. Whether or not I was supposed to tell you all that or not, I mean, it's on Facebook. Brooke shared it. I saw it yesterday, so I feel like if she put it out there, I can mention it, and I love those guys. Again, they've been gracious to me over the years when I was at the radio station and since coming to Hy-Vee and being able to support the Salvation Army, so I really wish them well. I think they'll be going in June is when their new assignment will begin, so then we'll have to see who gets to come to Muscatine on behalf of the Salvation Army. There it is right there, right? So Brooke Lopez saying, since we were able to tell our church family today at church, I feel comfortable posting it to Facebook. Christian and I, along with our family, have been extremely blessed by living in Muscatine for the past 5 years. June 23rd will be our farewell Sunday. We'll start a new journey in Topeka, Kansas. Our family has grown, and God has been with us every step of the way in Muscatine. So, right, it'll be interesting to see who comes to Muscatine to represent the Salvation Army. And, of course, we wish the Lopezes nothing but the best. They're great people. Probably should have them on the show one more time and talk about the fundraiser dinner and their next step on their journey serving with the Salvation Army. It's just great. All right, team staffing job board happens on this show Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you or someone you know is looking for a job, this seems like a great time to get to work. I mean, they've got so many good opportunities at team staffing. Mary, coming out of the gate this morning, is looking for janitorial help. $10 to $15 an hour. It's first shift. This is part-time. Call Mary 563-316-7634 or careers at teamssi.com. Up next, Mr. Broderson. Yes, look at this. Katie with the TSI wing of the operation. This is a $150 sign-on bonus, a $50 gas card, not to mention a gig that's going to pay you anywhere between $18.75 and $20 an hour, if not more. Process operator, lab tech, or maintenance. Some people would pronounce it maintenance. I don't care how you say it. It's the same thing. Maintenance. I used to work with a guy that was really specific about saying it maintenance. And he would give me a hard time for saying maintenance. And that guy was Ron Edwin. All right, and let's see what else is on the job board this morning. Kristen, the newest member of the team, has several opportunities from assembler to distribution support, machine operator, material support, production coordinator, mechanical machine operator, first and second shifts. You can get a hold of Kristen at 563-299-0753. Get to work with the help of team staffing. That's what they're there for. It was great talking to Flynn Collier and Santos Bueno Jr. this morning. Of course, the Who. Where'd my sticker go? Ryan? The Who Arted sticker. Where is it? Have you... All right, what's going on here, man? I got these... They just make it rain Who Arted stickers on me? I got more Who Arted stickers than I know what to do with. Muscatine Second Saturday returns... That's awesome. Returns this Saturday in downtown Muscatine. Don't miss it, MuscatineSecondSaturday.com. Check them out on social media, and you can text the word artist to 31996 if you want to get in on the fun. Did you know that Who Arted was responsible for putting the life jacket on the Clamor statue? I did not know that. Did you guys know that? I had no idea. So that is a lot of fun that they did that, and they've got some more fun projects on the way. Public art is a beautiful thing, and please come out and support Muscatine Second Saturday. Mardi Gras in May is the theme this weekend. Okay, so we look forward to a full slate of shows this week. As I mentioned, tomorrow at 9 a.m., our second guests will be Jody and Jackie, cake decorators from the bakery right behind me here at Hy-Vee, talking about graduation cakes, and I believe Jody, as I mentioned, will be decorating a cake while we do the show. We look forward to that, and if you ever have a guest suggestion of someone that we should talk to, please feel free to reach out and send those to us. And don't forget the hero in your life, right? Mom putting the her in hero. From every type of gift you could think of for Mom, this Mother's Day will get you all taken care of right here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. Thank you for watching. Thanks to Delmer for being Delmer, and CBI Bank and Trust for their support, Toyota Muscatine with the cart cam, and our friends at Team Staffing. We'll see you live at 8:30 or on cable at 7:30. He's smelling the flowers, everybody. And they smell good. I never know what he's doing over there. At least he's kind of camouflaged with the flowers. All right, thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Take care. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.